Okay, guys, yesterday you were doing on page 273 the surface area for 9, 10, 11. We checked 9 and then the bell rang. So look at number 10. Guys, on your quiz that we did on volume, some of you got 5 points off because you didn't label. You didn't label. You didn't label the radius, the height, the base. Remember, that's so important. And on these, what do I want you to do for the base? Outline. I'm telling you that, to me, that's the most important thing right there. Outline in that triangle, because then it draws your attention to it. You're looking at it. You're going, oh, look, triangle, triangle. That's the most important part of this whole formula. And this is the height. You need to label first. Everybody I've helped this morning that have missed these, they didn't label. They didn't have anything labeled. And that's not a coincidence, guys. It's not. So, first I'm going to get the perimeter. So I'm going to add 8.5 plus 8.5 plus 8, which is what? 25. Times 5 plus 2 times 1/2 base times height. So 125 plus 8 is the base of the triangle. See, and now that capital B says, look at me, look at the base, look at the base, look at the triangle. The base is 8 and the height is 7.5. So plus 60, 185 centimeters squared. Because it's surface area. Okay, on 11. The triangle, I had to study this picture for a minute before it made sense to me. And sometimes you do. You have to kind of adjust your eyes and look and say, oh, the triangle's on top. This is 14. That's going to be 13. So we're going to add all the sides up. I'm going to add all the sides up. So 15 plus 13 plus 14 is, oh, I forgot to play. That's the height of the prism right there. So 42 times 12 plus 2 times 1/2 base times height. So 504 plus, now you're focusing on the triangle again. Boom, your eyes should go to that triangle that you've labeled, that you've drawn around. 14 is the base and 12 is the height. So it's going to be 672 inches squared. Who got all 3 of those right? Oh my goodness, I am so impressed. And you know what? Honestly, if you can follow this formula, then you should be able to follow any formula. You should be able to do anything we've done all year. If you can follow this formula right there. Because that is the hardest formula to follow that we do. That's the hardest one. Because there's so many different parts to it that you could mess up on. So, I figured you out. You can do the hard stuff. So let's see. What am I thinking about the easy stuff? Pythagorean theorem. That should be a breeze, right? All those other easy volume formulas should be easy now. Okay? And we should be good to go. Okay, close your book. On that piece of paper, write D65. On your piece of paper, write D65. Okay, the first thing I need you to do is mark out 4, 5, and 6. Just put a big X on 4, 5, and 6. We don't have to do surface area of a pyramid this year. They took that off the... No, it's not too hard. They just added stuff and they took stuff away. So they took probability away from me, which I love teaching. And they took all the graphs like stem and leaf and all that I love teaching. They took that off. They took this off, which is, it's not really that hard. It's just, I mean, I'm kind of glad they took that off because it's They put, well, no, it's just been more and more thing I had to teach. But, okay, so we're not going to do 4, 5, and 6. So the riddle's not going to make any sense. So what you're going to do is find your answer down there, mark it off. That's all you got to do. Hey, and you know what? I've got really confident people every year. They'll do a worksheet like this, and they'll go, hey, this worksheet's wrong. My answer's not down there. If your answer's not down there, you've done something wrong. The worksheet is correct. I've done this worksheet a long time. It's correct. So if you've messed up, I mean, if it's not down there, you've messed up. What do I expect to see on this paper first before you do the formula? Label. Now on 1, 2, and 3, those are all what? Rectangular prisms. So you could, instead of labeling base, you could just draw around the base and then label the height for each prism. This whole page is going to have the same formula. They're all prisms because we're not doing 4, 5, and 6, the pyramids. Do not do the back. You're not going to do the back today. Now, everybody turn your eyes to the board. You're going to correct your quiz. Some people have already corrected theirs, so you won't be doing that. Then you're going to work on CC 39 if you have not finished that. And then you're going to turn it in. It's due Monday, but you can turn it in today if you finish it. And look at number 3, D65. You're going to put it in practice when you finish. Don't turn it in. Don't turn it in. Before we do that, I want everybody looking at CC 39 up here. Look at number 7. What am I going to add to get the perimeter of number 7? 4 plus A plus 4.7. What's the base of that triangle? What's the height of it? Okay, I hope everybody's listening because this is some questions I've had. Look at number 10. What am I going to add to get the perimeter? Good. What is the base of the triangle? 0.75. What's the height of it? Oh, good. Are we understanding? How do you get area of a triangle? 1/2 base times height. Okay, so you're going to correct your quiz first. Then you're going to do CC 39 and turn it in. And then you're going to work on D65. Any questions about anything? Okay, I'm going to be passing out the, go ahead and start on CC 39 until I get the quizzes passed out.